Hey guys, so my name is Peace and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing something that I haven't really done, well, not entirely. So I'm doing another interview, but I'm interviewing someone in an industry that I don't usually do. So it's the entertainment industry, someone who is a music executive. So I'm super excited to sort of like learn a lot about industry I'm not super familiar with. And I hope that this sort of opens up a new world to all of us on this channel, and just like get excited and start learning stuff about entertainment and music. So today I'm speaking to Toba of Ejoya Music. Hi Toba.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
Thank you so much. I'm good. I'm good. Good. Nice to meet you. Okay guys, let's get right into the video. Hey folks, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Timmy. I'm very passionate about growing people and growing businesses, and the content I create is a reflection of that. On this channel, you'll find everything from marketing videos to videos about life, entrepreneurship, etc. Now, this episode of Founders Connect is done in collaboration with Africa Verified. Now, Africa Verified is a media platform that seeks out and amplifies factual stories from reputable and trustworthy news sources. Africa Verified covers news from global issues to domestic issues to business, entrepreneurship, basically everything that affects Africa and its people. And you know what? Founders Connect is about entrepreneurship in Africa. It's almost a match made in heaven. Anyway, make sure you stay and watch this video to the end and subscribe to my channel afterwards. Okay, so down to the conversation. First of all, right, how would you describe Toba in 3 phrases?
Okay. I think I'd say probably reserved.
Reserved?
Very quiet. I think
Quiet
that's
and
the
reserved.
reserved. Which is quite awkward for the kind of industry where I find myself. Maybe I think everything is just around cold, reserved, and quiet. I don't really have so many. Yeah, resilient. Yeah,
Resilient.
Very resilient.
Is there another arrow there somewhere? Reserved, resilient.
I'm thinking that maybe
relaxed.
Relaxed, definitely that. So yeah, I think that should work.
Cool. So what was growing up like for you? Where did you grow up?
Okay.
How was family like? When did you like start getting into music? All of it.
It's crazy, like, because yeah, I'm an executive and I know, but that there's usually the stories that you started maybe from the choir or blah 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 and all that. But I actually just started like 2 years ago, so I've not really been in the industry for so long. But as I said, resilient. Like wherever I find myself, I try to learn fast so I can get to the top. Like it's my goal. I don't. I know people say do what you love and all that, blah 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 blah. But I kind of fell into the industry and just loved it. And
when you say fell into it, what do you mean?
Okay, so I was actually a business developer, studied mechanical engineering, but went to business development because that has been like the only thing I can do, say. Yeah. So I met the founder of the company. So they were supposed
That's
to be
Ejoya Music?
That's Ejoya. Yeah. So actually 2 founders, met the founder, and they were looking for someone to come in and change things. The company was going through some issue then. So yeah, and that was that happened. So actually I started as a business developer for the company. From there went to the head of operations, then now the CEO. Because
so now you've gone from business developer to operations to CEO of Ejoya.
Yeah, because I guess it got to that level where they could trust my work and everything. So yeah, I think CEO stepped down. They are just partners now, so I'm just running everything.
So give us context, right? What does Ejoya Music do?
Okay, so we call ourselves, we like to say, normally we do distribution and marketing for artists, but we're actually a music technology company because in the grand scheme, the things that we're doing that are not out yet, they're actually products that are very, very relevant to the entire, let's say, vertical integration or the entire chain of like an artist development.
Right.
That's from their financing, their accounting, to their branding, to their marketing. So basically everything that they need. So but even as currently, we offer majorly just distribution, not just distribution, majorly distribution. We still try to put in some of these things to make sure the artists we work with, they get the right visibility. Because at the end of the day, with every song you put out, with every project, what you're trying to do is make sure you get new fans, you get more people compared to the last one you dropped. So we try our best to be very hands-on by providing literally every service that we can provide in our capacity to these artists, not just putting their music on the platforms. So yeah.
Right. So I mean, I'm a music novice, so I'm going to ask a lot of like
yeah,
novice questions. So yeah, you were saying you get last year, if I'm correct, you guys released the advanced product, even though it's not like still on. But what was it about?
Okay, so we realized that some of the artists we work with, in as much as we have some marketing, services in house, like we could reach out to the press, also for them, the blogs and all that, and also put them on billboards, put them on cinema screens and all that. We realized that they still had like their own needs, like the videos and all that. So we decided to create a product for that, so that way they could get advance on their royalties. So you know the end money from their streams. So why not the artists that you believe that they have the potential to pay back, why not give them an advance for that, so they can put that in the marketing before. So we created that, got some artists to test it, but we had to shut it down because still, like you said, like the market's still growing one, and the financial services we have currently, they're not really vast, like they don't really know exactly how artists earn. So I think a lot are what they understand is shows, endorsements and all that. So the entire streaming is still new somehow in this market. Even the stream numbers, like the stream earnings aren't really big yet.
Like
so we had to shut it down because the interest rate and all that we're getting were really, really high. So we decided to pause because we don't want to stress our artists, because we know they'll be the one paying back, not us. But we don't want an artist collecting an advance of like say 10K and having to pay back 15K. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
You get, because at the end of the day, what we are trying to do is empower them. Yes, make money, but the first goal for us is empower artists, make sure artists get the maximum visibility they can get. And we've been able to do that. Like in the last 2 years, we've been able to put out some really, really great artists. I think we'll get to that part though.
Yeah, so let's get to that part now. So what are some of the artists that you have worked with that maybe that we know or that you're most proud of?
Yeah, I think the obvious one is Buju.
Right, yeah.
So we actually distributed, not just distributed, like a lot went into actually putting them out. It's like his first songs, Spiritual, Leno, the one Bonner used to. So yeah, Rem Baggins. I don't know if you know Rem. Oh, you're not really big on music.
But I'm sure people can, and probably some names that I would have heard
Baggins, Buju, Emo Gray signed to Malian Music now. Who else? TMXO, the producer. Yeah, a couple of guys. Jimmy Abdul's, Jimmy Abdul's. So like most of those guys, all these guys I just mentioned, like we actually were there at like a very, very
early stage
in their career. Maybe not Jimmy Abdul's, but like the other ones, like were really, I don't say responsible because their talent is responsible for that, but we were part of the story. We're part of that story, So I think that's the way I would say.
So is Ejoya Music is not a label, right?
No, we're not.
So what's the difference between a label and Ejoya Music?
A label. So we are a label service company. Let me put it that way. So the thing is, we offer some services that labels would offer, but the difference between a label and a distribution company is the scale of investment is usually not like. Labels put in a lot and they own. I think that is the key. Labels own, distribution companies can't own. You can only take a share for a particular time. So labels usually own your masters. Master is the original recording of any work, like a song and other composition. So labels usually own, but distribution companies don't own.
Right. You can have like a 1-year contract, and after that contract, you're done earning from that song.
Like, but to get your money back, that's another 1 year. So maybe 4 years, 5 years, but you don't own the masters. You only own a share of the royalties.
Oh, right. So what are some of like the unique challenges that you've experienced in the music business in the 2 years that you've been here?
Okay, so I think the first challenge is we still don't have enough people on the internet in Nigeria. We don't. So streaming is not big yet. I think we have about maybe 20 million Nigerians on the internet. We don't really have, you might know the data, but they're not really much compared to the population. So I think that's the first problem.
So a lot of Nigerians are not active, even though they might have internet access, but not enough to be streaming.
Enough to be streaming.
They'll probably rather download or share
off pirated websites, or use some of the free platforms like Audiomack and the rest. So that's a very, very big challenge, and also like it also affects the stream earnings, because an average like 1 million streams, 1 million good streams. When I say good streams, I mean streams from good platforms. Sorry, platforms that pay.
So what are those platforms like?
Say Apple Music,
Spotify, right?
YouTube, Tidal, Amazon Music, so they pay well. So we don't have enough people using those things, and you know, I think in America you pay about $9-10 for a year. You pay $1.5 for the family. So 1 million good streams is about say $2,000 to $5 a year, while in America it's about $5,000-7,000 you get. So
for you to like make money, you need like 10 million.
You need
like
a lot.
Right.
So that's why a lot of these A-list artists say they don't make money from Nigeria, because the stream is not that much. And
the stream platforms will pay based on location of the person
based
listening.
on location, based on the particular plan you're on. If you're using family and is using the normal individual
or students,
or students, what they charge is different. Like you get more money from you compared to the person using the student time. So so like all those. So I think that's the major problem, the fact that we don't have enough people on the internet. Then also, it's a very, very small industry. Like everyone knows everyone in this industry. You need to, how do I say this? Like you need to be able to keep your artists, and for you to be able to do that, you need to have artists are constantly. I was talking to a particular competitor, but it's a friend, and we're talking about how you build artists to a particular level and the need will change. You can't blame them, because they've gone to the level where what you provide
doesn't match what they need right
now, so they move. So it's like you're in constant loop of, you're not like the channel. You understand? Like
basically the pipeline, just like build and go.
So that's but then it's not a challenge if it is properly honest, which is like part of our future plans. If you could have like 1,000 people, you're doing that for like 1,000 people per year, 2,000, like that's a good thing. So yeah, that's it.
That's very interesting and an awesome learning for me, if I'm being honest. So one of the things you mentioned, I can't remember the artist that you mentioned and said, hey, you guys were working with him.
Bojo?
And, not Bojo, I think the Abdul. Jimmy Abdul that is now in another label.
Yeah, no, it's not really another label. There's his recent project we distributed like last month. So it's not under our label. I think Bojo is the one you're probably talking about. So we were like, we did a lot together, and then Spaceship came. Like, definitely, I was so happy for him. So, like, the partners were so happy for him. So he had to leave because that was a new stage in his career. Now he's not in Spaceship anymore. He's now with another, because like the need.
It basically just grows.
Just grows. So yeah.
So how are you looking to, as CEO now, looking to position Ejoya in such a way that you're not just like working and attracting new artists, but like you can start servicing the artists, like so when they get to like a Bojo level or they get to a Tenny level, for instance, you can still.
Yeah. So I don't know if I should talk about like all our plans, but so one thing is that I've noticed is music technology per se is not big here. All we have is fintech. We don't really
tell me.
So we don't really have the technology. Like we don't have enough technology for music. We don't have accounting systems in Nigeria or in.
Basically no startups for
like,
music or even the entertainment industry.
But startups are using other softwares or companies in Europe or America. So we actually we have plans of developing our technology so that we can service different what's it called,
different levels,
you understand?
Artists.
So you could have a customer facing part where you deal with the artists, you could have a B2B part where you deal with the labels and other smaller distribution companies. So I just spilled everything. So yeah, like, and also plans to also get more resources, because if you have more resources, you definitely, like, if the artist is going to this particular label or this particular company and they're offering them dash, you can easily say, yo, I can offer you that too. Or it's even there, like, yo, you see this, we can do this for you, do that for you. Because, and also, it's not just money. Like, there's this adage, you say, who they talk for you matter, like, who is actually,
who's speaking for you.
So, like, being able to have those connections and everything in place for the artists so they can exploit whenever they need to put out stuff. So yeah, like, we're going in that direction already, and some things will be rolling out very soon.
Amazing. So what's the Ejoya Class project about?
Okay, so that's our baby. So the Class project is I want to call it a franchise because it's going to get big very soon. So it's our approach at being the taste makers of I don't want to say Afrobeats. Afrobeat is too small. Of the entire Nigerian industry.
Right.
So we want to be the ones that, because like I said, like, our goal everly is to put out the best talents. Like, I said something like this, that I want to beat my chest and say, yo, like, every song I drop is a good song. Like, bro, like, we reject a lot of songs because, like, if I don't vibe,
then how would
I won't be able to give my all to it. So yo, I'm not doing so. I want to be able to say, yo, like, every song we put out, every artist we work with, we believe in that artist. So I think that was what led to the class of. I say I think because class of 20, I came in when they were about to start class of 20. As when I was still, so I was not really too into it, but although I was part of the rollout. So that was what led to the class project, just like a platform to put out the artists we believe are the next per year. Like, the artists we believe, like, these artists are the ones that are going to pop this year. And the reason, and I think we have been successful so far, because class of 20, about 60-70% of them are in, like, better places now. Like, they're doing really fine. Tells, Grammy, Buju, you know how big Buju is. Remy Baggins, Emoguri, Malian Music. So Nif Case, Malian Music. So a lot of them, after the project, a lot of things started happening. You get. So even this year, I can't mention, but a particular artist on the project is already signed, like, even before we dropped the project, just off that, the connection he made around just the recording and all that. And we have, like, a couple of guys too that things already happening for them, because although we're supposed to drop earlier in the year, so maybe all these results start coming out now, but they're already happening even before we drop. We're going to drop very soon. So yeah, that's what the class franchise is all about. It's we want to be the tastemakers, or we are the tastemakers. Yeah. We are the
say it to your chest.
Yeah. So it's going to be clear very soon. We'll show workings very soon.
That's amazing. Yeah. Then my final question for people who are, whether it's artists or people who want to get into the music business, but like, yeah, like, it feels like you don't know how to, like, step in, right? It's like everybody, oh yes, I'm an artist, but I don't know how to put my music out there, or I think I would be really great with the music business, but it just feels like everybody is already doing their thing and there's no space. What would your advice be?
So the thing is, like, there's space. There's space in every industry. You just have to come with something unique to stand out. We have so many distribution companies doing exactly what we do, and what makes us stand out a bit is just the little things that we're able to offer that, like, different from those people. So I think what our advice first for artists is read. Artists, let me know you have my clients. You need to read. Like, there's so much. Like, I was watching a particular interview on Apple Music, and this female artist, she said, like, she had problems with production and all that. So she just said, yo, like, she's going to learn it, and she learned the entire production and all that. So just read, and And when I say read, I'm not just talking about production. I'm also talking about putting your music out. There are so many.
So get informed in like the business of you.
You understand? Yeah, like there are so many artists putting out music on their own and they're doing well. So many. Because there are these services are there. Like LinkedIn is there. You can make these connections. I can't mention those services, but there are so many services that help you put out your music for free. You get. So like it's that easy to actually put your music out. Then getting heard, it's first off, I think the only thing that will make a project or an artist flop is if the music is meh, it's not good. You don't do enough marketing, or you don't have how do I say, the right channels. So you can actually develop on these three things if you read. So I think that would be the first advice I have for what's it called? For artists. Then for people looking to get into the business, learn under someone. I'm not going to say majorly just go and get a job now, like, but try to find someone to work under, and just because it's an industry where people favors and all that. It's very small, as I said. So everyone knows everybody. So you need to be able to get someone to at least open the door slightly for you, even if it's not fully. You
connections are important.
Yeah, connections are really, really important. The relationship you develop, they will do a lot for you. Everyone, like every artist, every project that's actually doing well right now, trust like a lot of it is happening because of the relationship. Maybe not the artist, but the label, the distribution company have been able to develop. So yeah, I think that's what I'll say.
Amazing, thank you so much. I think that what you have said, right, about yourself, that you're resilient, and then the advice to artists, like read, and the advice to people in the music business, which is like connections are important, is very applicable to everybody in any industry. Like it doesn't matter whether you're in the music business or you're in fashion business or you're in tech, right? If you get informed.
To be honest, like I've said to anyone, like I don't really even, like if you check my Apple Music replay, like I don't listen to so many music. People feel like, so I was talking to someone one day, and like the person was so impressed and all that with what I've been able to do and all that. I say, you're doing what you love. Okay. Like I'm doing what I love. It's
not really love.
No, like it's not. See, like as far as you don't hate it and you're cool, like you like it.
You can do it on a day-to-day.
Bro, you can
excel.
All those like doing what you love and all that, bro. It's I love building businesses. I'm not a music person, but this is a business and you have to build it. It has to be profitable. So yeah, that's it. But people like this. It's not what I love and blah blah blah. It's not this. It's not that. I beg you. You need to. The country is hard. I beg. Like as far as you can do it, just give your all to it. Don't do it slightly. You're an artist. Constantly put out content. You're a business person. Constantly reach out. Develop connections. Be good. Say you're going to do this
and do it.
You understand? If you can't do it, make it clear. I can't do it. But that thing that you can't do, know that that's a service that your artist needs. You get develop on that. Like your artist actually needs this stuff. Have to get the connections, get the structure needed for that particular thing. So yeah, it's applicable to every industry, not just, as you said, not just the music industry. So yeah.
And that's amazing. I think this is the second time in 24 hours or less that someone is just like emphasizing on just being diligent, which is it doesn't matter whether you love it, it doesn't matter whether just like if you're going to do something,
if you're going to do it, just
be good at it
and
do it exactly.
Or leave.
And that's like a brilliant life principle. Just say you're going to do something and go ahead and just be diligent enough to do it.
You see people go to work and you're going to work, they're paying you, you're getting paid, you go there and you just transfer the paper, transfer it, sit down. Move this in, like like you're being paid. You apply yourself for the time being. If you know you're not comfortable doing it, just leave. Don't. But as long as you're going to be doing that stuff, kill it. So yeah.
And that's how we're going to end this video today. Toba said, as long as you're going to do something, give it your all, apply yourself, and kill it. Thank you so much for this amazing interview. It was great to start the video not knowing a lot about the music business, and now I actually feel informed. Like I have a sense of what goes around. So like brilliant stuff. And well done all you're doing at Ejoya, and good luck to you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much, guys. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe before leaving my channel so you can watch more videos like this. Peace out.